talk about how to connect with those kids while babysitting. Stay tuned. Hey sitters, welcome back to another video. It's Lydia, thanks for joining me. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any awesome tips and tricks coming up. Go check out my past videos, there's a lot of good stuff there. Alright, today we are going to be talking about how to connect with the kids that you babysit for. So maybe this is a first time family, maybe it's a family that you've been to 2 or 3 times, but you're still a little worried about connecting with the kids, or that you don't feel like you've connected with them just yet. And then also, there's different ages. How do you connect with a 1-year-old versus a 7-year-old, you know? So if you've been watching me for a while, there is 2 things that are my go-to. And they are my babysitting bag and meeting the family beforehand before I even babysit for them. Now let's say you don't have the budget for a babysitting bag and you can't meet the family beforehand. It's a very last minute they ask you last minute. Let's say that it's the first time you babysit for this family, maybe it's even the second or third time, and you still don't feel like you're connecting with those kids. Now there's different ways to connect with kids depending on their age. Obviously for a 6 to 8 month old, you're not going to be bringing a babysitting bag for them to play with. But all kids love laughter, and that is a good icebreaker for a lot of kids. So especially the babies, if you can get them to laugh with using a funny voice or silly faces, peekaboo, whatever it may be, if you start to get them to laugh, they will tend to enjoy your company more. If you have the older kids, obviously if you do use a babysitting bag, that's awesome. But if you don't have the budget, whatever the case may be, for the older kids, you tend to need to be interested in what they're interested. Now don't lie about it. Don't be like, oh yeah, I've seen Paw Patrol before, when you've never seen it. Just be interested in it. If they're interested in Paw Patrol, become interested in Paw Patrol and be like, oh, I'll have to watch the show or something. And then when you get home, watch a couple episodes of Paw Patrol, learn all the characters' names, and then when you come back, you have something to talk about and be like, I finally got to watch Paw Patrol. Here's what I thought about it, and stuff like that. For the older kids, they love competition. So if you take them outside and you create a game out of nothing, like a obstacle game or a relay race, they'll be so into that that they will forget you were even a stranger at one point. So really engaging with these kids will help break the ice. Now there are going to be kids that are going to be very difficult to connect with, and they're not going to want anything to do with you, and that's okay. It may take 8 or 9 babysitting gigs before you can actually connect with them. I had a little boy I babysat for when he was 4 or 5. I started babysitting for him when he was 4 or 5, and he was so hard to connect with. I didn't think I was going to connect with him, but I poked and prodded and found that he was interested in golf. Now, not the 18-hole golf game. This was more like you hit a golf ball into a mat at the house. You don't have to go anywhere. And I'm bad at golf anyways, so I just let him win every time we played golf. Now, winning makes people feel good. And every time I came over, that's all he wanted to do was play golf. And I was okay with that because we were doing something that he liked. He was engaging with me. We were building that connection and the friendship. We were laughing, having fun. But as he grew older, I wanted to make sure that he also knew that we're not always going to win. So I didn't always let him win. I was starting to win more often. And instead of his confidence going down, I turned it around and said, well, listen, you taught me how to play golf so well that now I'm winning. So that could build up his confidence again. And then we started dabbling in different sports. We did basketball and we did soccer, and he wanted to try everything after that. He wanted to see what he could beat me in, and I was good at some sports and he was better at other sports. So I think we really connected after him winning those golf games. So sometimes you have to lose to connect with a kid. Connecting with kids may not always be the simplest task or the easiest task, but there are going to be those kids that you walk into the house and instantly they're your best friend. Or there's going to be those kids that may take you a while and you have to find interests that they're interested in and become interested in those. And then there's those kids that you may never connect with and you just kind of have to get through it. But I believe in you. I think that as a good babysitter, we can connect with any kid. Laughter is key, especially with the younger kids, but everybody likes a laugh. And I think you'll do great. If you've ever had trouble connecting with kids that you babysit for, put a yes down in the comment section below, give it a big thumbs up, and share this with your babysitter friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.